Good afternoon, dear students. Last time we learned how to change the statements into indirect speech. This time we're going to learn how to change questions into indirect speech. Changing the questions into indirect speech. That's what we're going to learn today. And for that, I have already told you all the rules, and this time, I'll just show you the sentences. It will be quite practical. No rules, nothing, just quite practical. Changing the questions into indirect speech. For example, are you okay? Now, you see, questions, as you already know, questions are of two kinds. Questions that begin in helping verbs, like this one, and questions that begin in WH words. If I said, he said to me, what are you doing? Or how are you? They are questions beginning in WH words. And the first type of question is this one, beginning in helping verb. So the connector, that is used while changing a question into indirect speech. While changing such questions into indirect speech, the connector that is to be used is if or whether. He said to me, you see, you can't change it into he told me. Do you know why? Because here we have a question. You don't tell a question, you ask a question. So he said to me would be changed into he asked me. He asked me. And now, because we have a helping verb, the question is beginning in a helping verb, so the connector would be either if or whether. Whatever you want to use. He asked me if, now what? Remember, you change everything back into a statement in indirect speech. You change everything back into a statement in indirect speech, even if it is a question. Are you okay is a question, and you change it back into a statement. See, when you ask a question, the helping verb comes first and then the subject. Are you okay? Helping verb first and then the subject. But if it is a statement, the subject will be first. You are okay. Clear? So there is an inversion. Clear? So what is the structure of a statement? Subject first, then helping verb. So what is the subject here? You. And who is it for? It stands for whom? He said to me, he asked me if, now you stands for me. So he asked me if I, now look at the tense, second form. So what is the second form of are? Was verb. And so I was. He asked me if I was what? Okay. Subject first, helping verb later, like this. And the connector either if or whether for the questions that begin in helping verbs. I'll give you another example. Rahul said to Seema, have you ever been to the Red Fort? Now, Rahul asked Seema. Rahul asked Seema. Again, it is beginning in helping verbs, so the connector would be if. Rahul asked Seema if. Now, you refers to Seema as is clear. So, Rahul asked Seema if she. Clear, subject first. In the indirect speech, we change every question into a statement. So, subject first, then the helping verb. And what is the helping verb here? Have. And see, here it is second form. The reporting verb is in the past, so the reporting verb has to be in the past too. So what is the past form of have? Had. Rahul asked Seema if she had what? Ever been to the Red Fort. If she had ever been to the Red Fort. Clear?
Listen to me. How are you?
Now, see, this question is not beginning in helping verb. It is beginning in WH word, so there would be no connector used. WH word will be there in WH words, in the place of WH word. But the structure would be subject first, helping verb later.
change it into a statement. Simple. So they asked me how, not the helping verb first, but the subject first, because we change it into a statement. Subject first, so you refers to I. They asked me how I what? Second form of is MR is what? Was verb. How I was. They asked me how I was. Clear? Now another one. Rahul said to us, where have you been? So Rahul asked us where what? You refers to us. So where we and then the helping verb in the past because the reporting verb is in the past. So Rahul asked us where we what had been. Clear? Got it? I give you another example. John said to Joel, how did you do that? So John asked Joel, how, what? You refers to, of course, Joel, how, he. Now remember, this is the simple past tense, and the simple past tense in reported speech will be changed into past perfect. Simple past will be changed into past perfect, as I have already told you. Simple past will be changed into past perfect. Clear? So, John asked Joel how he, what? Now, you refers to he, and then had done that. John asked Joel how he had done that. Clear? David said to them, what have you been doing? Now, David asked them what what. See, present perfect continuous tense is changed into past perfect continuous tense. So, what they had what they had been doing. Clear? Now let me teach you how to change imperative sentences into imperative sentences into indirect speech. Now this is something very simple. He said to me, sit down. What? You'll say he ordered me to sit down. Simple, he ordered me to sit down. We just use a connector to and that's all. Set to is changed into ordered to. So in this, set to can be changed into a number of things. Can be changed into what things? Let's see. Ordered, requested, told, asked, commanded, anyone, forbade. If the question, if the command or the order is negative, in cases of negative orders. Clear? As I'll show you a number of examples right away. The commander said to the soldiers, fire. The commander commanded or ordered the soldiers to fire. That's it. Just add just one conjunction to and then first form as it is there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, guys. Pretty easy, isn't it? Now, she said to me, please wait here. She requested me to wait there. Here would be changed into there. That's it. Now, let me give you one negative example and then we'll go ahead. The teacher said to me, don't go there again. The teacher forbade me to go there again. Clear? The teacher forbade me to go there again. That's it. Now let's learn to change optative sentences into indirect speech. So guys, in optative sentences, it's pretty easy. Let's do some examples, and you'll understand it on your own. I do not even have to say a word. I'll just write something and you'll understand it. Faisal said to me, or yeah, Faisal said, may you live long. Now Faisal, optative sentences means wishes. Clear? So Faisal said, may you live long. Faisal wished that, now you refers to I, may would be changed into might, that I might what? Live long. Easy, isn't it? One more example. Rahul said, may God bless her. Rahul wished that God first, then helping verb, and it would be might, because reporting verb is in the past, so might. Rahul wished that God might bless whom? Her. Clear? That's it about optative sentences. It's easy, isn't it? Now let's do exclamatory sentences. So guys, we are doing exclamatory sentences, and in exclamatory sentences, you exclaim with joy, maybe with surprise, maybe with astonishment, maybe with sorrow, with grief, with a number of things you can exclaim, as you will see in the examples shortly. He said, "Hurrah!" He said, "Hurrah! I have got my present." So he exclaimed with joy that he had got his present. He exclaimed with joy that he had got his present. Look at the next one. She said, "Hooray! We have won the match." She exclaimed with joy that we here refers to she and her friends, that they had, reporting verb is in the past tense, so it has to be in the past. She exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. Clear? She exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. Now the next sentence. He said, "Alas, my neighbor has passed away." Now he exclaimed, of course he cannot be happy because his neighbor is dead. So he exclaimed with what? With sorrow, or you can write grief, that his neighbor had passed away. Clear? He said to us, "Bravo! You have worked excellently." So he exclaimed with joy is not really possible here. Let's say he applauded, it is something he admired. He applauded us saying that we had worked excellently. Clear? That's it in this topic, guys. Thank you very much.